Welcome to the Honda Campus All Star Challenge National Qualifying Tournament for Season 33. Nationally, 64 HBCUs are competing to advance to the National Championship Tournament. I'm Morgan Leanne, your moderator for this game. Now for the introductions. In this game, it's the team from Albany State University and the HCAS team from Fisk University. Yay!
Woohoo!
There will be three 4 minute rounds of face off and bonus questions, followed by the final 60-second speed round for each team that is the ultimate challenge. So let's get started. In the face off position, we have Dontavius from Albany State and Kyron from Fisk University. So, first, I'm going to ask for Kyron to introduce themselves. Can you please introduce yourself and tell us your favorite food?
My name is Kyron Turner. I'm a junior biochemistry and molecular biology major here at Fisk. My favorite food would be wings, flats, please.
Yes, yes, thank you so much. I too enjoy a good flat. Thank you, Kyron. Nice to meet you. And next we have Don Tavius.
Hello, my name is Dontavius Scott. I am a junior here at Albany State University, a biology major on the pre-med track, and my favorite type of food would be sushi, preferably uramaki.
Oh, yes, we love a good sushi. Also, thank you, Don Tavius. Nice to meet you.
Hey there.
Alrighty. So you'll be answering 10-point face-off questions on your own. That means no conferring with your teammates. Answer a face-off correctly, and your team will work together to answer the 20-point bonus questions. Let's take a look at our first four categories. They are 20th century Black history. That's all, folks. Very, very Virginia and weather words. With that being said, Albany State, you won the coin toss, so Dontavius, you get to choose first.
We'll go with the bats all, folks.
Alrighty. Chiroptera, Philodota, Sirenia. Today, bats constitute which order of mammals with the name meaning hand wing in Greek? That goes to Dontavius.
Chiroptera.
That is correct. Okay. With over 1,400 species, bats are the second most diverse mammals behind which order whose name comes from the Latin for to gnaw?
Rodents.
Yes. Oddly enough, when Carl Linnaeus first classified bats, he included them in which order? Home to monkeys and humans.
Primates.
That is correct. You get to choose.
We'll go with bats all, folks.
Contrary to blind as a bat, all bats see, and some can even see light we can't, in what shorter wavelength range than our visible spectrum. That goes to Fisk.
Radio waves.
No,
Incorrect.
can you take that, Octavius?
Infrared.
No. Yep. We're looking for ultraviolet. You get to choose, Dontavius.
Go with bats all, folks.
Okay. Dietary laws in Leviticus and in what fifth book of the Pentateuch forbid the eating of bats? That goes to Dontavius.
Job.
No. Can you take that, Fisk?
Deuteronomy.
That is correct, Tiger, and here's a bonus. Bats are critically important pollinators for wild species of what fruit, with commercial varieties like Cavendish and plantain?
Bananas.
That is correct. The saguaro and organ pipe varieties of what desert plants are also adapted for pollination by bats?
It's cactus, right, guys?
Go ahead, Tony.
Cactus.
That is correct. You get to choose.
Weather words.
Mhm. Cirrus and stratus are two types of what atmospheric phenomenon? That goes to Dontavius.
Clouds.
That is correct. Here's your bonus. What low level clouds are the fluffy white cotton balls seen on a rain free day?
Cumulus.
That is correct. Even though they are made by jet airplanes, what sea remnants of engine exhaust are made of water vapor and are thus clouds? Answer, please.
Carbon.
No, we're looking for contrails or condensation trails. You get to choose.
Mm, we're gonna go with weather words.
Okay. Talladega College's sports teams have what weather-related nickname? A phenomenon measured on the Fujita scale. That goes to Dontavius.
Hurricane.
No, can you take that, Kyron?
Tornado.
That is correct. Here's your bonus. Two answers for 5 points apiece and a 5 point bonus for all three. What NHL team's name is an energy discharge of up to a gigajoule?
It's
And what
lightning or thunder, right?
NBA
Right.
team's name is the resulting shockwave?
Thunder and lightning.
Lightning. Yeah, yeah, my bad. My bad.
That is correct for 10. Fans of Seattle's WNBA team are familiar with what severe weather, with types including blizzards and derechos?
Storm.
That is correct for all 20. You get to choose.
History.
In 1993, Carol Moseley Braun became the country's first black female senator, representing what state Barack Obama would rep later? That goes to Dontavius.
Illinois.
That is correct. And that sound marked the end of the round, so we're going to continue with this question. So, for your bonus, 3 years after her much delayed debut at the Met, which great contralto was named a U.S. delegate to the UN? Answer, please.
Singletary.
Nope, we're looking for Anderson. For 10 points, President Truman ordered the Army to integrate in 1948, but the order wasn't fully carried out until what year of the Brown decision?
Brown versus Board of Education.
Brown versus Board of Education, I think it's 1954.
Answer, please.
1954.
That is correct for 10 points. And that concludes the end of the round. Give yourselves a hand. Yes. We have Albany State with 70 and Fisk right behind with 60. Before we continue, do we have any questions from either coach? Okay. Alrighty. With no questions, we're going to continue on to round. Thank you. With round two. Yay. Okay. So again, at the beginning of round two, we have Albany State with 70 and Fisk with 60. In the center for Albany State, we have Christian. And for the center for Fisk, we have Perry. So, Christian, if you could please introduce yourself and tell us your favorite food.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Cristian Joan Andrade Herrera. I am originally from Mexico. I'm a third year chemistry major with a minor in biology here at the unsinkable Albany State University. And my favorite food, like Hiron, it would also be wings, but I'm a drum person.
Nice to meet you, Christian. And again, we all love a good wing. Wing supremacy over here. Thank you. And Perry, if you could please introduce yourself.
Greetings from the illustrious Fisk University. My name is Perry Wedlock. I'm a junior biology major, hailing all the way from Cincinnati, Ohio.
Awesome. Awesome. Thank you. Oh, okay. So, with that being said, Perry, you do get to choose first between fun at the old ballpark, Happy Friday, historical wetlands, and women's suffrage.
Women's suffrage, please.
Alrighty. Which black man, an escaped slave and newspaper editor, spoke so strongly for women's suffrage that the Seneca Falls Convention formally endorsed it? That goes to Christian.
Washington.
No, can you take that, Perry?
Douglas.
That is correct. Here's your bonus. Freedoms, rights, sentiments. The Seneca Falls Convention adopted 10 resolutions in its declaration of what?
Sentiments.
That is correct. At the end of the Civil War, which activist, later depicted on a $1 coin, helped launch a petition for universal suffrage?
Anthony,
That is correct. You get to choose.
woman suffrage.
In part to encourage more women to move there, what territory, now alphabetically our last state, granted full voting rights to women in 1869? That goes to Christian.
Wyoming.
That is correct. Here's your bonus. Abzug, Cornwell, Rankin. The Women's Suffrage Amendment was reintroduced in Congress in 1918 by which first woman in Congress?
I'm going to go with Cornwell. Cornwell.
No, we're looking for Rankin. Women's suffrage became part of the U.S. Constitution in 1920 when Tennessee ratified what numbered amendment?
The 19th. 19th.
That is correct for 10, and you get to choose.
Happy Friday.
You can make a whole lot of deep fried bites or nuggets from what up to 800-pound reptile at home in the Okefenokee? That goes to Perry.
Would that be an alligator?
That's correct. For 10 points, Nigeria and Ireland are two of the most recent countries with what alliterative name donut chain founded in Winston-Salem?
It's Krispy Kreme, right, guys? It's Krispy Kreme, right?
Oh,
Or is it Dunkin' Donuts?
that's what I was thinking. I don't know.
It's Krispy Kreme, right?
Okay, we'll go
Answer,
with Krispy
please.
Kreme.
That is correct for 10. All right, for 10 points, often dusted with powdered sugar, what bee treat is so popular at locales like Café du Monde, it was named Louisiana State Donut?
What is it called? Beignet. Yeah.
Answer, please.
Beignet.
That is correct. You get to choose.
Woman suffrage.
The Progressives added women's suffrage to their platform for the 1912 presidential election with which bull moose as its candidate? That goes to Fisk.
Um,
Answer, please.
Teddy Roosevelt.
That is correct. For 10 points, the 19th Amendment didn't apply to all women as Native Americans couldn't become citizens until 1924, when which president signed the Snyder Act?
Coolidge.
That is correct. For 10 points. Until 1957, Utah denied Native American voting rights to those living on what are territories with tribal sovereignty?
These are reservations, right, guys?
Yeah.
Reservations.
That is correct. You get to choose.
Fun at the old ballpark.
It's a bit of a misnomer, as a ball that hits what pole is actually fair? That goes to Christian.
Foul ball.
No, we can't take that. Can you take that, Fisk?
Foul.
That is correct. For 10 points, whether in high school or the majors, the pitcher's plate is exactly how far from the back point of home plate in feet and inches?
Six, 6 feet. The back point of home plate.
Answer, please.
60 feet 6 inches.
That is correct. For 10 points, in the majors, what round number is the minimum distance in feet from the home plate to the center field fence?
I want to say is it 100 or something like that? Just want to say 100. Yeah. 100.
Nope, we're looking for 400, and that sound does mark the end of the round. Give yourselves a hand. Okay, it's a hard-fought round. Do we have any questions? Okay, 1 second, please. All right. As we have handled the contest, are there any further questions from either coach?
Fisk is good.
Thank you all. Thank you both. All right, with that, we're going to go ahead and move on to round three. Give yourselves a hand. Yes. Oh, what a match. What a match. Yay. Air claps, air claps. Okay. Wonderful. So now at the top of round three, we have Albany State with 90 and Fisk with 170. With that being said, we're going to have the player from Fisk, Tony, in the center, introduce themselves first. And Tony, if you could please introduce yourself and tell us also your favorite food.
Yeah, I'm Tony Coleman. I'm a junior business major here at Fisk University. Interested in consulting, marketing, commentary, all that stuff. And my favorite food is gonna have to be burgers. Love them. Not cheese though.
Thank you, Tony. Thank you. And nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. And yes, can we please have, I know.
Christine is our third
Yes.
round player for Albany.
Yes, thank you. Christine, if you could please introduce yourself and tell us your favorite food.
Hi, my name is Christine Belcher. I'm a freshman nursing major from Riverdale, Georgia, and my favorite food is kimchi jjigae, which is a Korean soft tofu stew.
Awesome. Nice to meet you, Christine. I love kimchi. Okay. Awesome. All right, with that being said, Christine, you do get to choose first between these four categories. They are brought to you by On Stage, Social Media Stars, and that's Italian.
Um,
So go ahead.
can I have on stage?
Alrighty. Published in the first folio, which playwright got the main plot for The Winter's Tale from Robert Greene's prose romance Pandosto? And that goes to Christine.
Uh, Tennessee Williams.
No, can you take that, Tony?
Go with Shakespeare.
That is correct. Here's your bonus. For 20 and then 10 points, John Proctor confronts Abigail
Is
Williams
this
in
the
Act
Scarlet?
1 of what play?
Is this Scarlet Letter or is this a Scarlet Letter? No, it's the Crucible.
The Crucible.
The Crucible.
That is correct. You get to choose.
Italian. Not bad.
What Italian beverage is so named because the coffee is pressed out with steam? That goes to Christine.
Espresso.
That is correct. For 10 points, need a low-carb rice substitute? Use what veggie whose name is taken from the Italian for cabbage blossom?
Cauliflower.
That is correct. For 10 points. What cauliflower relative with an Italian name provided the title of a 2016 hit for Dram featuring Lil Yachty?
Is it broccoli?
I think
Is it broccoli? Broccoli.
That is correct. You get to choose.
That's Italian.
What 17th century Italian word for a Jewish neighborhood did Jay-Z use in the title of his Hard Knock Life blank anthem? That goes to Christine.
Bodega.
No, can you take that, Tony?
Ghetto.
That is correct. Here's your bonus. Centuries ago, what Italian word meant an outbreak of any disease, but now refers to a contagious viral disease with avian and swine types?
Is it flu,
Influenza.
guys?
I think
Influenza. I guess
That
flu.
is correct. For 10 points. What Italian word for boldness names an organized crime family or
Is that mafia?
syndicate?
Is that mafia guy? Mafia.
Yeah.
That is correct. You get to choose.
Brought to you by.
Beginning in 2017, what company became the NBA's official apparel maker with this swoosh appearing on every jersey? That goes to Tony.
Nike.
That is correct. Here's your bonus. In 2020, the Jumpman logo began appearing on the NBA statement jerseys. That
think it's
logo is a
Jordan.
symbol of what Nike brand?
Wait. Are we gonna say Jordan or Air Jordan? Because
I think it has to be Jordan.
It's just Jordan.
Jordan.
That is correct. For 10 points. Before 2020, what NBA team was the only one to feature Jumpman, as
It's the
Michael
Hornets.
Jordan is that team's principal
What
owner?
is it? You go ahead, Kyra.
The Hornets.
That is correct. You get to choose.
Brought to you by.
What group sprint cup includes the Coke Zero Sugar 400 and the Pennzoil 400 presented by Jiffy Lube? That goes to Chris. Or, sorry, to Tony.
Formula One.
No, can you take that, Christine?
NASCAR.
That is correct.
Good job.
For 10 points, U.S. sports equipment maker Ping sponsors Brooke Henderson, and clothier Jay Lindbergh sponsors Kelly Korda. Pros in what sport?
Um, it's golf. Is it golf?
Yeah,
Answer, please.
Golf.
That is correct for 10 points. Winners of the men's PGA's Tour Championship are awarded the cup, sponsored by what Memphis-based company?
Memphis. Is it Course?
Answer, please.
Go with that.
Course.
No, we're looking for FedEx, but you get to choose.
Can I have that's Italian?
The timer just ran out before you could pick the category. That's actually the end of round 3. Give yourselves a hand. Yes, it's very close. Do we have any questions from either coach? We are good. That being said, we're going to move on to the Ultimate Challenge rounds. Give these teams a hand. Yes. Okay. All right, so we do have Albany State with 140 and Fisk with 260. It's still anybody's game. With that being said, Albany State, you will get to choose first. 1 second.
So it begins with and, which means
Alrighty. So Albany State, you get to choose first between begins with end, dynamic duos, state the state, and years ending in 1.
Beginning with end.
Okay. What word or name that begins with end is to express public support?
Endorse.
Yes. A synonym for lasting?
Enduring.
Yes. A dentist who treats pulp disease?
Endonist.
No. A leafy vegetable?
Endive.
Endive.
Yes. A school's invested assets?
Pass.
Any warm-blooded animal?
Endotherm.
Endotherm.
Yes. Orson Scott Card's Mr. Wiggin?
Pass.
A serious determined effort?
Endure.
No. An instrument looking for looking inside the
Endoscope.
body? Yes. An expression of affection?
Endearing.
Yes. A dentist who treats pulp disease?
Unmute yourself and say it.
Indomitus.
No. Give yourselves a hand, though. Okay. Good job. Good job. You got 6 of those. All right. So let's see the ones you didn't quite get. So a dentist who treats pulp disease? That is an endodontist. A school's invested assets? That's an endowment. Orson Scott Card's Mr. Wiggins? That is ender. And a serious determined effort is an endeavor. Okay. So you got 150 points on that one. Good job. Good job. Awesome. Awesome. And now we're going to go to Fisk. Okay.
Dynamic duos.
Okay. Dynamic duos. All right. Provide the partner to each of these well-known fictional characters. Disney's
Ferb.
Phineas and yes. Boondocks Brothers Riley and
Huey.
yes. Looney Tunes Sylvester and
Sloan.
no.
No.
Harlem Cobb's Gravedigger and Coffin.
Pass.
Shakespeare's Rosencrantz and yes. Zamunda's Semi and Prince.
Pass.
That's Come to America,
Fraternal
guys.
twins Luigi and
Mario.
Mario.
yes. Giants Gargantua and
Pass.
Pass.
Bye Felicia, Craig Jones and
Day Day.
no. Tributes Katniss and
Peter.
yes. Looney Tunes Sylvester and
Taz.
no. Harlem Cops Gravedigger and Coffin.
Pass.
Pass.
Zamunda Semi
Man,
and Prince.
what is Coming to America, guys? Just like the coming to. Man, I don't know
All
the
right,
movie.
give yourselves a hand. You got 5 of those. That's good. That's good. You got half. Awesome. So the ones you didn't quite get Looney Tunes Sylvester and
Smokey.
Tweety.
The bird.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Harlem Cops Gravedigger and Coffin Johnson.
Dang, we should have
Mhm.
stolen.
Zamunda Semi and Prince Akeem. We could have also taken Prince Hoffer or Joffer. Okay.
Yeah.
Giants Gargantua and Pantagruel.
Smokey.
Mhm. By Felicia, Craig Jones, and Smokey or Clarence.
Larry.
Clarence. And do we have any questions from either coach? Alrighty. And that concludes our game one. We have Albany State with 290 and Fisk with 385. Good game for both teams. Yes. Yay. Awesome. And that concludes round one of this room for the Honda National Challenge. Alrighty. See you all next game.